community ground, and Bubba.
Well, that was absolutely cocked.
The old classic intro, don't you just love it? Well, that was absolutely cocked. Wasn't actually, but there we go. Welcome back to Daz's Football Stand. It's been, it's been about 8 or 9 days since I've actually done something on YouTube, obviously with everything that went on a week ago, and I won't go there. But we're back bigger than ever as usual for episode 31 of This Week in Football. Great to see you all in the live chat. Make sure you get involved throughout the show. Not many at the moment, but I assume obviously it's just started the stream. But we'll have people in probably here and there anyway. Hello, famous man. Been a while since. It's been a while. It feels good to have you back now. All systems 100%. Oh, wasn't earlier. My computer was lagging earlier on, so that wasn't amazing. Famous didn't let me guess now. On time or not on time? Well, mate, this is my first stream back. Give me a break. Slow applies cooking. That's nice. 1 minute over. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I'm 1 minute late. Oh man, couldn't wait.
End of the world.
Hey, I could have made the stream I could have been even later. So you know, Max will be joining us at some point talking about Hull. We'll be talking about Bow versus Hull. What a disaster that was for us. That'd be interesting. 1 minute late. Before you say anything, I've been on the stream since 5:55. I didn't click off at all. That's nice. Hello, Aaron Richards. Good to see you back. 1 minute over. Oh dear. Oh no! What a catastrophe. All systems go mean your health. How is it? It's all right. I've got 1 or 2 ulcers in mind. Oral ulcers, you should say. Gob ulcers, whatever you want to call them. I think mostly from the nebulizers. They're not. I mean, they're ideal. They work, but can also cause a few problems as well, even there. But there you go. Oh no, 1 minute is 1 minute over. Beats being 5 minutes late, like usual. No, I'm never 5 minutes late, mate. I might be 1 or 2 minutes late, but I'm only ever 5 minutes late if there's an issue or something, like a technical problem. But you've watched the channel for how long now, Scotty? Surely you're used to it by now. So coming up in the show, we'll be talking about obviously the European quarterfinals, which feature 5 Premier League sides: Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, West Ham, and Leicester City. We'll be talking about them. Also talking about our respective clubs as well. That's the first thing we will be doing. And also when Max comes on, we're talking a bit about Borough versus Hull. Brighton winning at Arsenal. United, do we even go there?
Maybe not.
There you go. Yeah, shock. But got quite a bit to talk about. And at the end, hopefully, I don't know if you have actually ever played this, but I've got a game set up called GeoGuessr.
Yeah, no, I've heard of it.
Yeah, so I'll explain later on how you do it. It's a bit different. Just thought of something different rather than playing Guess Who all the time. I'm failing miserably half the time. No Liam Martin today. Liam Martin's not joining me tonight. I'll be on his stream later on. No, we'll be doing the game between Huddersfield and Luton, a massive game in the EFL Championship tonight. 2 teams in the top 6. And 2 teams that you wouldn't expect to even up there. So, big game tonight. Big game. Looking forward to that. I drink mochas now. Oh, mochas gracias. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's mocha. I've made a mockery of that, haven't I now? Right.
5 minutes in, not even 5 minutes.
And we're off. Is that Kieran? No.
Oh, no.
It's not Kieran, no.
Here we go again. I will just let you know that Kieran and Owen are both twins. Well, and there's another one called Matty, so they're triplets, actually. And they both look the same. But no, it's Owen. Owen's one of the regulars on the streams, along with Garrick. Yeah, a lot of people get confused with that. Oh, I forgot to put the on-air sign on. Oh, dear. There, you can tell it. You can tell it's the first stream back in
What
the
a sad shame.
unorganised.
How can we cope with that?
There we go. I just remembered.
Absolute disaster.
We need to restart. We need to restart.
No. I just thought Reece just said get the on-air sign on. How did you forget that? Ah, mate, it's been a long week, to be honest with you, mate. Yeah, you have. Upcoming streams, please. Oh, here we go. Right, so we're live tomorrow for Bayern versus Villarreal. Nothing on Wednesday or Thursday. Friday, we're live for Bournemouth versus Middlesbrough. Saturday, I'm at Mask versus Liversedge. Sunday, we're live for Bayern as they take on Arminia Bielefeld. And then Monday, I'm at Borough versus Huddersfield. So very busy week. Very busy week. Maybe Famous Daddy's been on the electrics. If he'd pulled any of the cables out, we wouldn't be live. Bournemouth Middlesbrough, yeah, we never win there, so that's going to be fun, isn't it? I'd just like to say, Kieran, all right, well, it's oven. Oh, dear. I went to the doctor's the other day. I said to the doctor, I've got a bit of a problem with my heart. He said, murmur. I said, got a problem with my heart. Right. Okay. Right. Let's get straight underway then. A bit of an interesting 2 weeks, actually. Obviously, 2 weeks since we've done the last show. Episode 30 of this series, which has gone pretty decent so far. Do us a favour, drop us a like before we get started, guys. But an interesting week. We've had the Champions League quarterfinals and the Europa League and the Conference League quarterfinal first legs. But the second legs this week. Going to be an interesting one, really, isn't it? Some interesting games still in there. You've got obviously Chelsea. They got beat 3-1 by Real Madrid. They now have to try and win by at least 2 goals at the Santiago Bernabeu. Bayern have to come back from 1-0 down against Villarreal. I can't believe I was saying that. Also, Liverpool look like the home and dry with the 3-1 win against Benfica away from home. Man City winning 1-0 against Atletico Madrid. But they have to do the job at the Metropolitano. I think we'll start off obviously, I think, with the Chelsea game. And Chelsea, for me, I thought Chelsea have done rather well recently. I know they obviously beat Southampton 6-0. I mean, that's not too difficult because Southampton are particularly good. But they did well, actually. They won 6-0. It's a great response from losing 3-1 against Real Madrid. But Benzema seems to be a bit of a different gravy, doesn't he, at the minute?
Yeah, he was a difference. He was unbelievable. I think in the last few years, he's almost got better. I already thought he was when he was playing with Ronaldo and all that stuff. But yeah, those 2 headers were unbelievable. I mean, apart from Lewandowski, I can't really think of another player who could do that. So yeah, it was a great game, unless you're a Chelsea fan. But yeah, it was a great game to watch for the neutral. I don't think Chelsea would go through now. I think that 3rd goal's kind of killed them. And what Mendy was doing for Benzema's hat-trick goal, I do not know. But yeah, it was a great game, too, man.
Best goalkeeper in the Premier League, my backside.
Exactly.
Chance to be the best keeper in the Premier League.
Nah, I wouldn't say so. I think, I guess you'd have to say Alisson or Ederson is better than him. So, but like, I don't know, but I just think Chelsea just didn't really Chelsea didn't really offer that much. Like, they just got Real Madrid attacked them and they didn't have an answer. And maybe other teams will now start doing that to Chelsea and they'll start sort of faltering. Hopefully.
I find it. I don't understand it. I mean, Chelsea. Oh my God, Chelsea going really good run of form, but of course, that good run of form is always going to end sooner or later. You'd have a good run of form, and then obviously you'll probably drop point one game. Antonio Rudiger scored one of the goals of the season against Brentford. 10 minutes later, the 3-1 down. And Christian Eriksen came back to haunt Chelsea again, and it's. I know we've said before, but it's remarkable his story, and it's remarkable how he's come back and he's obviously got himself his first goal for Brentford, and Brentford are doing rather well actually. I think they're only a few points away from securing Premier League football next season. They've been a bit of a surprise package, haven't they, Brentford, this season? Certainly against some of the teams they've come up against. I mean, they just beat West Ham 2-0. West Ham, very tough team to beat. They've been really, really good so far. But did you think... I was wondering, I wonder if a lot of people were thinking this, but I thought West Ham, the reason West Ham didn't play particularly well against Brentford, I think their focus was on that Lyon second leg. Because it's a pretty big game, isn't it, for them?
It's a good point. I think in any team's cases, especially like West Ham, you would probably prioritise European football over the Premier League at the moment, especially how far they've gone. I mean, when are they ever going to get there again? That's uncertain. But they do also have a Europa League position to maintain and keep going in this Premier League. I mean, looking at the table, they've played one more game than United in 7th, which means as it stands...
game in hand, by the way, is at Anfield.
Huh?
United's game in hand is at Anfield. So,
good luck.
We're getting 3 points there.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so maybe not, but and losing to Brentford obviously isn't the best sign for West Ham. But I guess as it stands, they are looking at least Conference League as long as they keep it up. But yeah, I see where you're coming from.
It did seem, because I mean, for me, West Ham, for me, they're certainly one of the best sides I've seen this season, apart from Man City, Liverpool, etc. I think they've been way better than Chelsea this season. I will say that. They were one of the best sides I've seen so far this season in the Premier League. And if they're going to get anywhere near the Champions League, I mean, forget. I don't know if they're going to win the Europa League. But if they don't win the Europa League, the best chance of them winning the Champions League is this season. They've got a better chance than really probably anyone else this season of getting top 4. If they don't get top 4 this season, are they ever going to get top 4? Because this is their best chance with the form they're on.
I mean, looking at the table, right, there is a 6-point gap, and Spurs do have a game in hand. Chelsea obviously they're quite far up, but Arsenal have 2 games in hand. So I think it's looking unlikely for West Ham. Maybe if they beat Brentford, the chance would be a lot higher, but I don't really see it happening. Yeah, the chance is there, but they've got to go on a really good run to have a chance here. I mean, 6 points in, they've got to gain 6 points in 6 games, which is, I guess, 2 extra wins, which is hard. It's hard considering how much obviously teams at the top of the table win. So I'm not. They might have blown it.
Never know. I mean, Brentford didn't help, did it? Let's be honest.
I think top 4's probably Spurs is to lose now. With Arsenal just bottling it seems, and United being awful. I feel like Spurs. I just think West Ham are good enough to challenge them, but I just don't think they will. So I think Spurs should get top 4 now, really, but there's still a long way to go. To be fair.
We've still got another 7 games left. 6 games left. Sorry, of the season. Also, Spurs' game in hand, I believe, is at Brentford, which could be a potential banana skin, given how Brentford are at the minute at home. And they'll obviously go into the game with confidence and beat West Ham as well. Excuse me, Arsenal. Arsenal's next couple of games, they haven't got an easy one in, apart from United probably. They've got Southampton away, which realistically they should win. Then they have to play Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Now, a tough place to go and get a result, actually, but Brentford did it. Then United. Then they've got West Ham. So they have to play West Ham as well. Then they've got Leeds, Tottenham, Newcastle and Everton. Now, 3 teams that are trying to stay above the relegation zone. So there's a few potential banana skins there, I think, for Arsenal, but you never know. I mean, I know we've still got a fair few games left of the season, but we know that Man City and Liverpool both finished first or second. I can't see them falling out. Who do you think will be the other 2 teams in the top 4 by the end of the season? Because I don't see why it can't be Chelsea and West Ham. But then again, obviously with the points difference, it could be Tottenham, could be Chelsea and Tottenham. But I think it could potentially be Chelsea and West Ham. I think West Ham have a good chance of getting up there, but again, they've got to win every single match. One of them is against Arsenal.
True. Yeah. I think looking at the table, I feel like it might stay the same, to be fair, Chelsea and Tottenham. I think if there is anyone who's going to break into it, you might be right. It might be West Ham, because Arsenal are going on they're going on a downward spiral, I think. So, I'd say maybe if someone's going to challenge West Ham, but I think it'll stay the same personally.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. I watched Arsenal on Saturday. Oh, they weren't good. And the only spell they had that was all right was at the end of the game. After that, before then they just seemed really average. So I just think it's going to remain the same.
Fair enough. Right, this is just my Instagram story. We're live on YouTube now, so make sure you come and tune in. Links here. Right. I normally do that at the very start. Oh, no, I don't want to copy the StreamYard link. Thank you very much. I don't want to do that. Oh, dear. Yeah, so Chelsea are definitely going to get there, and then it's obviously between Tottenham and West Ham for us. You think it'll be the same. I think it'll be West Ham. So, well, we never know. Football's a very, very strange game. Let's go on to, as we were talking about Arsenal, not a great result for Arsenal, but what a good 3 points for you, eh?
Yeah, we hadn't won in, I think, we're coming into an 8th game without a win. And, we needed this one, I would probably say. We were dropping down the league quite a lot. And with a couple of the wins that came in, we would have been, it looks like, 14th, 15th if we didn't win this weekend. It was a well-needed win to maintain sort of a good, solid mid-table status, which is what seems to be going for since the beginning of the season. 2 months since, for a win. We had 1 goal in 7 before Saturday. Oh dear. It seems to change. I don't know what's changed. It seems to have been. We just seem to be more progressive in attack, and we're going for it more. We just seem completely different compared to the 0-0 draw at Norwich, which I'm sure Scotty B will have something to say about. But
I know he was pretty chuffed with that 0-0 draw.
it just shows how low Norwich had gone.
Considering they had literally like 2 shots, I think, and you had about nearly 30.
Yeah, 4 on target out of that. I know, but our running isn't that good though. Yeah, we got that win. I say we needed that win. Yeah, we probably won't go down, but we don't really want another season like being right at the bottom. So if you're looking at mid-table position, that's what we needed considering our running. We still got United, City, Spurs, West Ham still to go, which obviously is a big deal. Then I think after that, I think we also have Leeds and Wolves.
Is that the Amex, by the way, the United game?
Quite a tough run-in.
Yeah, I think we play at the Amex.
Oh, bogey ground. It's a bit of a bogey ground towards the Amex, certainly in recent times. I know we lost. We beat them we beat them during the pandemic thanks to an after full-time penalty.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And then we beat
90 plus 15.
Whenever we play away at Brighton, certainly with the fans in the stadium, we play cack. And the way we're playing them in, I wouldn't be surprised if Brighton hammered us, to be honest.
I remember one time we played away at Brighton, and I think Brighton needed like a point to stay up or something. And yeah, we were just awful that day. And I think Brighton, was it that Bruno guy who scored? I'm trying to think. Who scored that day. It might have been Bruno or someone.
Yeah, Bruno retired.
I think I know what you're talking about. It was something like, yeah, we needed a point or win to stay up, but it was fairly late on in the season, and it turned out if we even lost that game, we still would have stayed up. But yeah, we won 1-0 fairly considerably. Gross scored. It was
Gross.
Yeah, it was that goal where it only just off the line.
Just about went over it was cleared off the line, but it just about gone in. So
I remember now.
The goal.
Yeah,
and that was to concede.
And that I would say was probably the best game I've ever watched. To be honest, that I think that made me think. It made me think that getting promoted was worth it because we stayed up. We haven't just been like the most capped team. Yeah.
And I knew as soon as we drew to you at the Riverside in 2016, I knew the next season you would go up. I mean, I thought you would go up automatically that season because I thought you'd go ahead of us. We went ahead of you, and then next season, I was thinking, well, Brighton are playing well, so I don't see why they can't go up. You went up, I think, in the playoffs or something, didn't you? No, you went up second to Newcastle.
Yeah, second, yeah.
I knew as soon as we got promotion, I was thinking, we'll go down, Brighton will go up.
We lost first place last minute. Grealish scored an equaliser or something like that. Yeah.
Derby's won a trophy. It's not very often. And these days, they're struggling in the relegation half, but they've actually managed to get 8 wins, I think, under Eddie Howe. So they've actually done decent, actually. Let's talk about United.
Do we have to?
Well, yes, we have to, I'm afraid. I don't want to talk too much about that, but Everton got the result they deserved. They defended well. They were resilient defensively. Jordan Pickford put in a man-of-the-match performance with some of the saves he made. David De Gea, once again, with some of the saves he made, saved us. It had practically 0-0 written all over it. And then, of course, the fridge ends up with a goal going in off his back. And we lost the game. But it was another one of them games that we just weren't good enough.
Yeah, we were crap again, to be honest. It was one, like you were saying, I totally agree. To be fair, like before the game, I was kind of expecting us to get beat. I don't know why. I just thought Everton on a really poor run and, United on a poor run. But Everton, like with, they couldn't beat anyone. So like step up Man United to give them 3 points. I mean, it's just, written in the script. And yeah, the fact they deflected off Harry Maguire just kind of, it wasn't unexpected. I mean, it just sums up his season, to be honest, and it sums up our season just terrible. I don't even know if Everton played that well. I didn't watch the game live, unfortunately, but
well, they did well defensively.
Okay, like they probably deserved it. They obviously deserved the win, but I mean, they wouldn't have had to have played that well to beat us because we're awful at the moment. I don't know what's going wrong. I mean, to be fair, there's probably, a million problems. It's not just one. That's probably one of the main issues that literally you can't pinpoint where the one problem is, the one weakness. So, Yeah, just another bad day at the office for United at the end of the day, and I don't actually know where we go from here, to be honest, because we're not going to get top 4, and we're kind of just waiting till the end of the season now. It's pretty depressing, to be honest.
Typical United, though. We always seem to do okay, and of course, when we get to the final couple of games, we just go straight down. We tend to sort of absolutely cock it up. If Norwich get a result at Old Trafford, then bloody hell. They haven't won at Old Trafford since, I think, 2015. And
right. Is that
1-0 at the time? And that was back when I think Van Gaal was in charge. What a disaster that was.
Yeah, we have to consider there's probably only been like 4 or 5 games since then.
Good win for Norwich against Burnley. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if you've watched the game, but Norwich did fully deserve to win that. A lot of people probably didn't watch it because it was a relegation battle. Burnley were just really poor in front of goal. It was like United. They were just really, really poor in front of goal. So good result for Norwich. And I'm not going to lie, I hope we absolutely welly you at Old Trafford, but no one knows, we'll probably lose to you. It'd be typical United if that happened, put it that way. When you're down at the bottom, a draw or a win is big. It was big for you as well because you're now 3 points behind Burnley, so you're not far off you're not far off 17th. I mean, I don't think you'll stay up. Well,
17th is 7 points away with 6 games to go. I think it can happen. You're probably looking at 5 wins or something like that. 4 or 5 wins.
Who knows? Who knows? I mean, football's a funny old game. Anything can happen these days. Just when is Max joining us? Well, he said at the start he was having his tea, but I don't know anyone who takes 30 minutes to eat his tea. So, I mean, unless you're a slow eater, but I don't know a single person who takes that long to have his tea. Welcome if you just joined, by the way. Thank you very much for joining. Please do drop a like as well. That'd be absolutely marvellous. Right. No, I don't want to do that. Get off. Let's talk about the Champions League quarterfinals. We did speak a bit about the Real Madrid Chelsea game that was at Stamford Bridge. Do you guys see any way back for Chelsea and at the Bernabeu?
I think it's unlikely. We've seen obviously the form Benzema's on, but I guess they only need to win 2-0 to take it to extra time.
Yeah,
so they could do it. They could. I don't think all hope is lost. But obviously, it is a fair mountain to climb, as is always against teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, PSG, whatever.
I mean, look at PSG fans thought they were going to win. They went 2-0 up on aggregate. They were 1-0 up in the first leg because of Mbappe last minute. They went 1-0 up at the Bernabeu, and then Benzema just went, "No, you're not winning." Bang, bang, bang. 3 goals. There you go. Good night. And, he's becoming one of the best strikers in the Champions League at the minute. I personally, I don't see any way back for Chelsea, but I think if they get the first goal, they might be a bit confident. I just think the fact that they were 3-0 down inside, what were they 3-0 down inside, 30 minutes or something. So they were 3-0 at half time.
When they 2-0 down and they pulled it back to 2-1.
Oh, no, it was 2-0 down. No, they were 2-0 down. Then Havertz got a goal back before half time. Then the second half, they finished it off. But if you can start on the front foot at the Bernabeu, Chelsea. If Chelsea can start on the front foot, get themselves an early goal, that will give them a good boost for the rest of the game. But then it's trying to stop Benzema. No, they couldn't, quite simply. They could not stop Benzema, could they?
No, I mean, he was a difference. But so I thought Vinicius played well, to be fair, as well. I thought he was great, getting in behind. Like Aspilicueta, I mean, he's been a brilliant servant for Chelsea, but he's just not quick enough to keep up with him. So it's going to be difficult for them. I think the fact that they have to attack from minute one might hurt them on the break with people like Vinicius. And also, to be fair, Modric, Kroos were just dictating the midfield as well. I mean, they were awesome in midfield. So I think it'll be difficult. I don't think Chelsea will do it, but it is the Champions League. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Chelsea, as you said, Chelsea get an early goal. Suddenly the whole tide changes. So to be fair, I look forward to it because it's going to be, whatever it is, it'll be a brilliant game of football. But I just think Real Madrid will edge it. I think.
Yeah. Well, you never know. It's one of them, isn't it? So, second leg is always important. I was going to ask, actually, this is one thing I was going to say. Do you think having the home leg first is better, or do you think it's better having the away leg first?
I think maybe, it depends, because there's no away goals. It probably doesn't matter as much. I think you'd rather have the away leg first, because when away goals isn't a thing, home advantage becomes bigger. So I think you want to be away first, I'd say, but it's not as big as it used to be. But I think if you had to choose one, I'd say away first.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think it's always better when you have the home leg second. You have your whole fan base, pushing you on, pushing the team on, and obviously it gives the advantage. I think it gives more of a push for your team to get through in the end.
Yeah, I was thinking that because for me, the way I was looking at it, the away leg first. If you can get yourself a goal, it gives you something to take to the next leg. Now with Bayern were 1-0 down against Salzburg, equalised last minute. That equaliser was important because in the second leg, they absolutely demolished them 7-1. Now with Villarreal, I hope we do the same, but we didn't score Villarreal. Lost 1-0, so we've got nothing to take back to the Allianz. They'll go to the Allianz with confidence because they won the first leg. So all they need to do is just try and defend the game out. But with Bayern, I think the fact that Bayern lost that leg, Julian Nagelsmann will go for it in the second leg. He won't care. He will just go for it. It's very strange with Bayern because, Scotty's just put in. FCB are funny. They walk the league, but struggle in Champions League. Well, they don't walk the league because this season's actually not been an easy season. I mean, Bayern have lost to teams like Bochum that they shouldn't be losing to. Teams they shouldn't be losing to. Mönchengladbach's not beaten once this season. It's just the reason Bayern lose the league is Bayern win the league, right? Is because we win a lot of the games, but there is games that we don't win. We don't win every single game, sadly. We do drop points on quite a few occasions. But the main reason we win it is because Dortmund keep dropping points. I mean, they got walloped 4-1 against Leipzig, and I wasn't at all sad by that. But Dortmund are coming at us, and I will say, match day 31 is the Der Klassiker, which is next week. And unfortunately, I'm at Mask next Saturday, so I won't be able to do that. But you never know. You never know. Anything can happen these days. So hopefully Bayern can continue and win it as usual. Welcome, Joe Jumping, by the way. I'll just put all these comments that he's put in here. The shaking, by the way, is me tapping on the laptop trying to go up. Thoughts on the Boa? I'll get onto the Boa game when Max is on, because obviously he's a whole fan. We just weren't good enough in front of goal, to be honest. Need to win our next couple of games. We won't beat Bournemouth and Swansea are two places we never win at. So I'll be surprised if we do that. Max is meant to be coming at some point. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Speaking of Max, he has just actually arrived. But his mic's on mute.
Hello.
There we are. Hello, Max. I'll be with you in a moment. Huddersfield V Luton, if there's a winner, whoever wins will go third. Big game that is, to be honest with you. I feel Real Madrid are the most successful, very successful in Champions League. But they are the record holders. 13-time Champions League winners. So that might explain it. Don't know who this is. Chrissy at Liverpool. Liverpool season is over now. They slipped up on Sunday like how Slippy G slipped the league. I don't think the title race is over for Liverpool. They could have done with beating City, but I'm not gonna lie. I thought City's third goal was very tight. It was offside, but it was very, very tight. That's very happy. My dad is not in, actually. No, he's not in at the minute. He's had to pick my granddad up from the hospital. So he's not in the minute. So that's why he's not. Well, that's why he's not in. No. Max's fault. Better late than never. Hello, Harry. Good to see you. They certainly have a better record than Bayern in Champions League. Really? I would never have guessed. 13-time champions and Bayern have won it 6 times. Yeah.
Not bad.
Well, it's not bad. Liverpool won it 6 times as well. Right. Before we get to Max, the Iron Brew is here, as per usual. There we go. And up your nose!
Oh, you know, I wish I had vinegar, but it's not here.
Use it up your game.
It's, the thing at home, I wouldn't be allowed to do it.
Did you see how passionate I was when I said that? Up your nose.
It's like scratching an itch. You have to do it.
So
just to clarify for Joe, by the way, Joe thought you'd moved. Owen's back home in Cambridge, so he hasn't moved house.
So from a United view, who is it you'd rather win out of Liverpool and City for the league?
City, because if Liverpool win, we never hear the last of it.
Yeah, City, same with me. I agree.
The Scousers are always having a pop at us, saying, "Hey, look, you're so bad. We won the league." They talk a load of gobbledygook, and half time I can't understand them because all they do is spit all over the place. So no, he hasn't moved rooms. He's back home. Cambridge did some business against against a certain Knicks team.
Oh, Ipswich, yeah.
That was a good result for you.
It was actually, yeah. It was unexpected as well. Going away to Ipswich, the old, it wasn't really a derby, but they're quite close, so there's a bit of rivalry. And yeah, it was one of those games where I think it was one of Cambridge's best performances of the season. To be fair, and all accounts, the away end was pretty raucous that day. So yeah, it was one of those ones where I didn't expect to get a win, and it's always nice to unexpected. And then we beat, I think it was Morecambe this weekend, which again we was a good performance. Apparently, they scored a hell of a goal. They scored a volley. I was watching it on I think it's on Quest, the EFL highlights. I was watching it. The volley was textbook. It was one of those ones where he's never going to score a volley like that again. But yeah, another good win. 2 good wins.
Yeah, doing well at the minute, aren't you? Mr. Scotty B has put Cambridge with he meant a bit, but he put big. With a bit of money pumped into them, could become a championship team. I think we're far from that.
Yeah. I mean, we're just managing to stay in League One right now, so I think we should focus on that really.
Pushing it a bit.
Not surprising, Scotty, because when a team beats us, they play cack the next game. Okay. Right. Max, how are you, mate?
I'm decent. I'm obviously better than you right now.
Yeah, I would never have guessed.
That
Anyways,
was horrendous.
Yeah, it was a bit of a strange match on Saturday. Referee made some questionable decisions here in their mind. But did you enjoy the Riverside?
I'm gonna be honest. It's probably one of the best grounds that I've been to in the Championship.
Oh,
The best ground in the Championship.
That's not overstating. That is true fact.
Yeah,
The
it's a nice
support
stadium.
for the Jesus Christ, I can't speak today. The support from Borough, especially when they came to MKM, was massive. But I mean,
We don't tend to get particularly good home crowds at the minute. We're getting like between 22 and 24,000 a minute. Now, when we played against a big team like Chelsea and Spurs, 30,000. Where's the other 6,000 gone? You know, we've got the last couple of games of the season, some pretty big games as well, and I'd just like to see us having some full stadiums more consistently, but we don't. They can get stuffed. I've just seen something come up on Sky Sport. Barcelona are interested in signing Lewandowski. You can get stuffed. You've got
creeping up, Daryl. They could do it, mate.
You've got the
Bill? Question mark.
So you can have them. They can keep the Arsenal flop at striker. Aubameyang. Levy, no chance. Anyways, it was a bit of a strange game, wasn't it? I thought it was difficult for us. I thought we were the better side for majority of the game. Not all the game, but for majority of the game. But we just couldn't finish our dinner. And you had one opportunity. Keaton Lewis Potter, I think it was. Hit it outside the penalty area, and it bounces past Lumley. Now, Lumley...
I'm sorry.
One of the worst goalkeepers I've seen. It was a lousy... I mean, don't get me wrong. It was a good goal, but it was only good.
Yeah, it was a good goal, but how did it end up in? We were all shocked. We were all shocked of how it actually went in, because it felt like felt like Lumley was going to easily save that.
Yeah, well, he didn't switch on. By looks of it, he just decided to dive. I think he thought he had it covered, then he went past him. I was like, oh my!
I got this, lads. Oh, it's gone behind me. Never mind.
I've saved it. No, I haven't.
You shall not pass. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie though. Some of the best limbs I've seen all season, by the way.
Yeah, well, we don't really tend to be the team that has the best limbs in the league.
Well, no, it was some of the best limbs I've seen all season. Were you sat where everyone seemed to be socially distanced down the bottom? Because where I was sitting, right, you've got all the Hull fans up the top, right, and you've got some Hull fans at the bottom tier. And they all look like they're socially distancing. They're all like 2 meters apart. Everyone's 2 meters apart. I'm thinking, talk about social distancing. I mean, I thought I finished ages ago.
Following COVID guidelines, be like. But no, I wasn't, thankfully. And I'm also thankful that I didn't get jumped on, because the people in front of me, in the crowd, when we scored, the limbs were a little bit hectic, because there were many people falling over seats and people. So, you know,
nothing new.
There's a lot to do. There's a lot to deal with. I mean, it was a good day out, to be fair. No matter what the score was, it was great. But I've just looked up here. You had 24,603 there, including.
You had about probably.
We had like 1,000 or something.
No, you had about 1,400.
Yeah, around that. Because we sold out with
Blackpool, when they came to us, bought just over 1,100, and there was way more than that.
Yeah. Oh. So there was 24,603 in that stadium on the day, and your capacity is in total 34,000.
Well, it's not actually. It's now 32. Because it hasn't. They haven't updated the capacity online because we changed. We took out quite a few seats with different changes because we made changes to the stadium back when we got promoted to the Premier League. So we took out a fair few seats in different places to put different things in there. And don't forget, you've also got the seats that gets taken away for the segregation as well. So, yeah, our capacity is about 32,000. And the most we get in there the most we've had in there is 31,000, and that was against Chelsea. And that was practically the full capacity. So it's about 32k. So around. Still, I mean, 24k out of 32 is not the most amazing, I've got to say, but still. These days, when you're losing games, you get all the you only get sort of the die-hard fans, and all the part-timers tend to disappear. I was surprised with your Middlesbrough losing famous members of Championship after all. Mate, it's unpredictable, isn't it? Very unpredictable these days. But we go forward, right? And I know United have done the same before. We go forward, and our build-up play is just too slow every time. Run into trouble, too slow with the build-up. We're passing outside the box. We've got players in the box. We're not putting it in the box. And then by the time we put it in the box, it's too late because, this actually happened in the game. We took too long to put the ball in the box. By the time we were about to put the ball in the box, the referee blew for half time.
Ah, dear.
Right in front of your fans as well, that was. He blew for half time and we were just about to put the ball into the box. We took too long with it.
You took too long. The referee blew. It's like, no.
Refereeing in the EFL is below par. Definitely.
Andy Woolmer, apparently, I think it was. Hold on.
8 yellow cards in that game. And
we committed 12 fouls. Crazy.
Well, you did commit more fouls, but I thought some of the decisions were really poor. I mean, everyone was claiming for about 2 or 3. Our fans were claiming for like 2 or 3 penalties, and I didn't think any of them were pens. I didn't claim for any of them. The first one was a dive, which was the right decision, but there was fouls that you got that for me just weren't fouls. It's the refereeing standards in the Championship are just really dumb. I'm not going to lie, really poor. But how would you say your overall performance was?
I mean, you were on top for pretty much most of probably the first 50 minutes, if I'm honest. You just couldn't get your shots away. You had 11 shots but couldn't score. It's either we were intensely lucky or you're just cack.
Well,
I saw the one that went in. I was really glad he was offside. Certainly
in front of goal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. The goal that we scored, it was a good goal, but
yeah,
it was offside. I mean, Aaron Connolly's been a waste of time, I will say.
It just wasn't his day. It just wasn't his day at that point. I don't blame him, to be honest. But, I mean, it was a decent second half, even though we still had only 38% of possession. But, I mean, we capitalised on your horrendous shooting and your horrendous goalkeeper. So, I mean, we win. We move on to Cardiff on Friday. There's not really much we can say. So, I'm just happy that we got the 3 points.
You got what you deserved, and the fact Barnsley lost as well means I'm pretty certain you are.
We are safe. We are safe now.
You're a point from. Oh no, you're already safe now. So
yeah, apparently.
I'm thinking you're like a point to. Well, I've got a game in hand.
Oh yeah, they do.
I think you're like a point away from safety if they don't win that. So,
yeah, if Barnsley don't win their next game, then we've been guaranteed safety.
By the way, first team that have been relegated from League One is Crew Alexandra as well. So bye to them.
Bye.
Alexandra wasn't too happy. But there you go. Liam's put, you can say that again, Owen. We got cheated against Burton. We had a clear goal that was over the line. Didn't give it, no surprise, because it's Argyle. We don't get many decisions going our way. It wasn't that it went over the line, it was also a handball.
Violins out for Argyle.
So the referees... See, the standard of refereeing is absolutely cack, isn't it, these days? But what do you expect? It's football. So there you go. We'll carry on with what we were saying about the Champions League and Europa League next episode. Man City against Atletico. Now, for those who don't know, Max's Premier League side is Man City.
Yeah, I was quite happy with with that victory, even though it was only 1-0. But
I mean, I'm not going to lie. At one point, I thought you were never going to get through them. Was Atletico Madrid's tactics? I've never seen such a boring team.
Since Jose Mourinho's Manchester United.
10 men on the edge of the penalty area. As soon as they win the ball back, go forward and do nothing with it. They were playing for a draw, and they didn't get a draw because Kevin De Bruyne just showed his class as usual. Kevin De Bruyne has been brilliant. He has been good this season, hasn't he? De Bruyne. But yeah, you probably got what you deserved. But I thought Atletico Madrid were probably unlucky not to get at least a draw there. But you've got to go to the Metropolitano now, which is a very tough place to go and win, certainly in the second leg.
Definitely.
And I think Atletico Madrid will go for it in the second leg. Do you see yourself getting through?
If I'm honest, I do see us still getting through, but I do think they'll lean off their defensive tactics for this one.
Yeah.
They'll probably have to, considering we almost got a stalemate last time. But I mean, it all rides on what they put out and the how their playing style is. Because we've got to have a chance like that to get past this side clearly. So it is a tough place to go. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do concede more than once. I've already said that it'll be a 1-1 draw, if not a 1-0 to Atleti. So and they're apparently shutting part of the stadium as well for the tie. I don't know about that, but but I mean, I do see us getting through, but it's just a matter of what the playing style of Atleti is and how we go about beating them. But all I can say is I just think it'll be a draw.
Yeah. By the way, John in the live chat, I forgot to put his comment up. Good evening, Herschel for coming. Hello. I did forget to put the comment up. Just been seeing Liam's comment here. Win against Wickham, confirmed first. Yeah, I think that's likely to be the case, isn't it?
I think Doncaster are already down already.
They're going down. Crew are down with them anyway.
They've got like
good news for my dad is Hartlepool United have secured League 2 football again next season. So happy days. Leicester playing for them as well. Happy days. Good news for us. Use of guaranteed championship status as well. And I think Cambridge have secured League 1 status as well. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so. To be fair, I think so. Unless nothing.
Let's have a look. I'll have a look.
I think we're on 50. We're on 54 points.
Yep.
Magic
Door in the background.
Yep. People keep coming in and out. I don't even know who that was. No, I think to be fair, I saw Doncaster play Charlton and they were awful. So I think Doncaster are going down.
They've got Bolton and Oxford and someone else in the next final fixtures. So I mean,
yeah, they're down. I think Gillingham don't look. They don't look too promising. So yeah, I think Cambridge are safe. I think.
Oh, happy days for all of us then, I suppose.
Hip hip hooray!
Yeah, good. Our next team have secured League One football for next season again. Nothing new there. Nothing new there, to be honest with you. Liverpool, do we even talk about Liverpool Benfica? Because let's be honest, the fact they won 3-1 at Benfica, and Anfield is a very tough place to go and actually win, certainly if you're a away team. Inter managed it, though. They only won 1-0. I think Liverpool are home and dry, aren't they?
Yeah. We've got to be honest. The quality in Liverpool's side is probably going to be too much once again for Benfica at this point.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Luis Diaz will enjoy playing against him again. From a Porto player. Porto Benfica's a bit of a
Oh, yeah. So he's been brilliant, to be fair, Luis Diaz. He might be one of the signings of the season, even though he came in January.
He's got a friend called Buenas.
I like the language jokes, though.
Come up with any joke, mate. Buenas Diaz. Yes. Right, that was a cack joke, but there you go.
He eats buenas nachos.
Buenas nachos is really good night, isn't it?
Yeah,
buenas noches, everyone.
Yeah.
Buenas noches, isn't it? Nachos. Buenas noches.
Yeah.
Nachos.
Hey, how do you say buenas nachos?
Yeah, buenas nachos means good nachos, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No. I thought you were trying to say good evening or something like it's buenas noches.
Yeah.
Evening.
I don't even know Spanish, and I can tell you that.
Guten Abend.
Oh dear God. Ah, dear.
Lol.
Right. I know when people have said Guten Tag to me, they've said gluten tag. Gluten tag.
Gluten tag.
Gluten day. I don't. Gluten. I mean, it's gluten tag. Gluten tag. I mean, my God, I've heard some daft things before, but there you go. Anyways, I won't talk about Bayern, but all I will say is Villarreal will probably get a hide-in tomorrow if Bayern can actually perform well. Right, Owen's just had to disappear because dinner's on the table. Bye to him. So he might be back in a bit. Good. Don't forget, join us on Liam Martin's channel at from 7:30 tonight. He'll be starting his stream at 7:30, and I'll be joining once I'm done here. We're doing Huddersfield v Luton, big game in Championship, and I'm pretty sure Max will probably relate because that's it's a pretty big game, isn't it? Top 6 clash, and obviously the winner goes into third in the league. Big game for the ball as well. Ideally, a draw would be good, so that we can sort of keep up. But I mean, I don't think we're going to get top 6 personally. We've blown it. I think we've blown it. If we don't beat, I mean, Bournemouth, I don't see us getting anything out of. If we don't beat Huddersfield, then good night. Because I don't see us doing it. But that game, the game against Hull was one of our biggest chances, and we completely wasted it. We've been on good goal scoring form recently. 26 shots and 0 goals from 2 games.
Well, I'm just looking at your final fixtures. You got Preston on the last day, which is interesting.
We've got Bournemouth, we've got Huddersfield, we've got Swansea, Cardiff, we've also got Stoke, and then Preston.
Jesus.
So, and Cardiff
we've got Forest. We've got Cheats Forest on the last day, and then we got like Reading and then Bristol City on last 2 days of April.
Reading will be probably dreading that game.
We've got our next fixtures are Cardiff on Friday, Millwall. I think
Who's the favourite and beat Millwall because they're starting to climb up.
I mean, we beat Millwall last time, but I don't know because the Den is quite one of our interesting places. But yeah, we've got Cardiff, Millwall, Reading, Bristol City. Have we got a game in between that?
Not much to worry about. And then who else have you got? You said you had Forest last game of the season.
Hold on a second.
That could be a game that could be one of those games that we need you to win.
Yeah, we've only got 5 games left. So Cardiff, Millwall, Reading, Bristol City, and Forest. And that's it.
Oh, Perry Sporting Chat didn't understand the dreading joke. Because you said you were against Reading, and I said, oh, they'll be dreading that. It was a joke. It was poo anyway. I doubt Reading is at home. Your home form's not too bad, is it? At the minute. Need to fix that up before that game v them. Doubt Reading. Oh wait, the home form's not that good. I know your away form's decent.
Our away form is better than our home form, which is
8 wins on the bounce or something you've got now away from home.
Something like that. Our home form has been 6, could be 7 this Friday. Defeats at home. So yeah, kind of.
Dear.
Oh dear.
Yes, it is.
As a wise man once said.
Oh dear me, I'm in trouble. Yeah.
Well, as long as we at least attempt to beat Cardiff. I mean, we beat Cardiff earlier in the season, but I mean, our home form's not that good. So let's face it, we may end up losing. But as long as we play well in the next few games, then I'm not fussed.
I mean, if we can beat Forest last game of the season, that's ideal.
If we beat Forest and Forest stay down in the Championship, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna go on Twitter and tag Mighton in it and laugh at him. Cheating prick.
Fair enough.
Kicking Honeyman and then trying to make it like a penalty. Fuck off.
Yeah. Right. Onto the onto the Europa League. Now, I don't know if you were in the stream at the time, Max, earlier on when we were just mentioning about West Ham. They lost against Brentford. I'll ask the same question. Because I didn't think they played particularly well against Brentford. Do you think they were focusing more on the game coming up on Thursday?
I don't even know anymore what's happening with West Ham. West Ham are a very confusing side to me. Against Brentford, then Brentford are decent at the minute. Going up against Lyon on Thursday. It's going to be tough for them. I do see them winning, which is the big statement from me. But I don't know whether they'll have the confidence. But I think they'll still try and push through and get themselves in the right motivational style and get them done. So, if they lose, I genuinely will laugh at them. But because I'm still kind of a bit peed off since they beat Man City on penalties in the cup.
They deserved it, to be honest.
Olympic Stadium, London Stadium. Change it back to the Olympics, mate. But I don't think they'll have the confidence, but they probably should. Since it's probably either way, it's a bigger game, and they need to win this. Obviously Lyon are a half decent side, but they need to beat Lyon to have a chance.
They won a good run of form at the minute, Lyon, certainly in the European competitions. So it'll be a tough one, but I don't see why they can't do it. I'm not going to lie, they don't have Aaron Cresswell, obviously, because of that stupid red card. on Thursday, which was given by Felix Zweier, German referee. It was, for me, the most ridiculous red card you're ever going to see, because unless Dembele has got the shooting skills of prime Ronaldinho, there's no way he's going to score that chance. But it's always tough when you go to France, and Lyon's a very tough place to go. But Ajax have done it. I mean, Ajax are a good side. They've done it before. They beat Lyon to get to the Europa League final, only to lose to United. One of the only good days of the last 10 years, nearly. But yeah, that went well for them. They got to the final, beating Lyon in the second leg. The fact that West Ham couldn't go into that second leg with the lead, I don't think will give them too much confidence. But do you see them going through, Garrick?
Sorry.
Do you see West Ham going through?
To the next round. I think it's definitely going to be. It's going to be. Obviously, a tough one being away from home. But they have set themselves out fairly well with a 1-1. So, do I think they'll go through though? I think they do have a good chance, but Lyon are at home, and I think that is the main thing that's putting me off. Really, that's making me think maybe they won't.
Well, you never know. Say football's a funny old game. I'm hoping that they do. And just to let you know, should West Ham go into the semi-finals, they'll play either Frankfurt or Barcelona.
Nah.
I mean, Frankfurt. They wouldn't be the worst in the world for.
I think if they go through this round, if they go through to the semis, I feel like they will get knocked out in the semis. Either way, no matter who it is, I just feel there's going to be some loss of power behind that team. Actually, hold on. Where are Frankfurt in the Bundesliga? I wanna have a look at that.
They are, I think, just outside the top 6. I should know. They're certainly not in the top 6. Yeah, they are just outside it. They're 9th in the league. But they're only 5 points off.
Hmm.
And they're on. I mean, they're not on a brilliant one of form at the minute. They haven't won any. They haven't won any of the last 6 matches.
Drew 0-0 with Leipzig. Lost 2-1 to Freiburg. Jesus.
A bad result.
No, not at all.
You're shocked by them losing to Freiburg. Have you seen how well Freiburg are doing this season?
No, not at all.
Freiburg are high flying. They were 3rd at one point and they're 5th at the minute. So Freiburg are...
Bayern Munich on 69 points. Ha, funny.
Yes. Great number. And it'll be 72 come this weekend when they beat Arminia Bielefeld. But they should do. But, a lot of people say, well, it's Barcelona. Barcelona can beat anyone. I mean, they got whopped to Bayern, didn't they? Bayern are too good at the minute, though. But Barcelona, a strange team. I mean, they struggled against Galatasaray and then just about beat them. And then you've also got Frankfurt, 1-1 draw in Frankfurt. is actually a decent point away from, because Frankfurt are normally decent at home. But at the new camp, I don't see Frankfurt winning at the new camp. I mean, they did go through after, I think, did they win at Betis or something like that? So they're okay way from home, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully. I mean, I'd like to see Frankfurt go to the semis, but I just think Barcelona at the new camp, I don't see them losing. And then obviously you've got to remember, if West Ham do go through, it'll be West Ham Barcelona, which they might win the first leg, but the second leg at the new camp, they won't win. You know, it's not the easiest place to go and win, is it, the new camp?
Not at all.
So,
Not at all.
Who knows?
Super Ferran Torres. Duh, duh, duh.
He was crack for City.
I feel bad that he's gone now. But I mean,
he was cack for
we've got enough squad depth, so we're good. I mean, he'll be missed, but I mean, you know, we've missed better players. Let's be honest.
Aguero.
Yep.
We'll go on to Leicester, actually, because Leicester obviously are playing in the Conference League. Now, they drew 0-0 against PSV Eindhoven, who are a fairly decent, a good side in the Dutch league. They did well to actually get a 0-0 draw at the King Power. And PSV, I think, will go into the second leg with a bit more confidence. Obviously, being at home, in their own stadium, with the home fans, you know, and it's a big game for them. But I think the draw, at the same time, will help Leicester as well, because although they are going to be under a lot of pressure in Eindhoven to actually try and get a result, I think they can. You know, I think they can. I mean, I didn't think they were that great against Crystal Palace personally, and they got a result there. You know, so Leicester, I think, are more than capable of getting past PSV. But how do you see the game going?
Yeah, I actually agree with you. I think Leicester could fairly easily get that. Yes, they haven't been the best team in the league, but I guess it's one of those things. If you prioritise Europe, you're gonna not look that good in the league. So I do see it happening. I think Leicester will progress to the semis. Do you know who it is they'll have in the semis? We'll go through.
If Leicester, excuse me,
That is the Ironbury.
yeah. Let's have a look. Well, I don't think Roma will go through. I'd be surprised.
Will they get? I
They're
was going to say, will they get Rangers or something? Oh.
Rangers are in the Europa League. I'll tell you. I'll have a look at you. Let's have a look. Today.
Oh dear. Football in a library. Da, da, da.
Up on the library. After time we made more. After time our fans made more noise. No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You made quite a bit of noise. Certainly when you were leading, as well. So
They'd play Marseille, I think.
winner of quarter-final 4 plays quarter-final 1, which is Bordeaux Glimt. Or Warmer. Now, Warmer have played Bordeaux Glimt 3 times in this competition and have currently got an aggregate score of 10-3 to Bordeaux Glimt. So they're doing really well, aren't they, in a minute?
They're on the best form I think I've ever seen from a football team.
They lost when they played them in the group stage. They drew 2-2 at the Santiago Bernabeu, because I'm pretty certain me and Liam were live for that game. And they lost 6-1 in Norway. And now they're 2-1 down on aggregate against Bodo Glimt, but they have to play at the Olympico. So if Bodo Glimt go through, then I think it'll be a tough one for Leicester because at the minute Bodo Glimt, I don't think Bodo Glimt have lost at home all season in this competition. They finished off Celtic, I think 3-0 or something in Norway as well. So even though people have never heard of Bodo Glimt, they're quite a side. So there'll be a bit of a tough test. If it's warmer, Leicester are out. But if it's Bodo Glimt, I think Leicester will probably stand a chance. So I think Leicester are a good side. Good morning, Liam.
Good morning, yeah.
Any thoughts?
What on the Roma one?
Yeah.
What's the score again? Sorry, what was the score?
So it's 2-1 on aggregate to Bodo Glimt with the second leg. And whoever wins that will be playing against either Leicester or PSV. But can you see Leicester getting past PSV as well? So,
No, I don't. I see Roma getting the comeback, really. Yes, obviously Bodo Glimt are good at home, but I just see Roma outclassing them in the second leg.
And then if they play, and then can Leicester get past PSV?
No, I don't see it. I don't. Doubt it.
All right. So that's PSV v Roma in the semis, and that's Liam's prediction. What do you guys think? Will Leicester go through against PSV, considering PSV are at home for this second leg? And if they do, will they play against Bodo or Roma?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Right.
No.
And who will they play in the semis?
Wait, they're playing.
Bodo Glimt or Roma? And the next leg's at the Stadio Olimpico.
Well, most likely it's going to be Roma, and if that's the case, then, as you say, Leicester are out.
Yep. Bye.
Max?
Yes. Sorry, I'm just checking things. Don't mind me.
So,
Anyway,
do you think Leicester will win at PSV? And if yes, or yes or no, who do you think will be in the semis out of Bodo Glimt and Roma? Because if Leicester do go through, they'll play against either of them.
I think they will. It'll be a slim chance that they'll get past them, but I do think they'll edge it at some point in the game. I think they'll just have the efficiency to beat PSV. To go through to semis, I'm going to say Bodo Glimt will go through, but Bodo Glimt will fall short when they play Leicester.
Yeah, I think they will. I think
I don't think Roma will get past Bodo Glimt, if I'm honest.
Well, the first leg would be at the King Power, and then the second leg would be in Norway. Which would be tough because they've been pretty good at home this season in Norway. I mean, they've already dispatched Celtic. They've already beaten Roma twice at home. Yeah, they're doing well, so it'll be tough. But hopefully Leicester do go through, and it's all down to who they get in the semi-final. But I think it might be Roma. I have a feeling it'll be Roma. I don't see why Roma can't come back. I mean, you're at home, so who knows? Owen might join back. We don't know. But we're going to go on to a game here. I mean, I don't know if any of you... I know Owen said I don't know if Owen's played it before, but he's definitely seen it before. It's called GeoGuessr.
Oh, GeoGuessr is brilliant.
I'm guessing he's played it before then.
Yep.
So,
Time.
what we're going to do here is European football stadiums.
Oh,
Obviously,
this should be fun. I've done this before, but I didn't hardly got any.
Now
right,
it is moderate level, so there'll be some easy, some hard ones. I didn't want to make it too easy, otherwise it'd be too easy. So it says 250 plus locations. There's only 5 locations that come up. What'll happen is a stadium, or like an inside of a stadium or something, or an outside of a stadium, will come up on the screen.
Yeah.
And obviously we can look around and all that jazz, try and find clues as to where it is. And then what we have to do is we have to try and find where it is on the map. So it's geography, but it's also football-related geography. So I thought this would be an
I
interesting...
played this as well,
game.
but I hardly got any right, so I might be a little bit.
Oh dear, so you'll do blend? I'll just get
I
rid of that.
I don't know whether I'll do well or not, to be fair, because this is going to be a little bit.
Well, you never know. I mean, I've been playing before and I've done okay with them, but there's been some of them that have been like in Albania and stuff, and I've had no idea. But this is moderate, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
There was one. I swear that I did one that was in like. Swear it was like over the other side of the world in like Asia or something.
Oh, you may have
It's
been
like
on
a
World
giant-
Football Stadium then. Yeah, this is European football stadiums, so
Yeah.
let's have a go. Let's have a go. And obviously, Liam, if you need to pop off and start your stream, then feel free.
That
So
helps.
this is the first stadium.
It shares with the rugby
football-
club.
It's a football and a rugby stadium by the looks of it.
Don't like that. Don't like sharing.
Where
with
are
the
we
rugby
though?
club. With it.
I mean, this looks like a non-league stadium. This. And by the way, I can't change the photo. The photo, whatever photo's been put on here, get off. Whatever photo's been put on here is what's on here. So, oh hello.
Oh wait. Hey up.
Is that Derry?
I don't.
Looks like Derry. Well, it's definitely in English. What is this? Well, it says Derry.
It's a team
Yeah,
up
it says
north.
Derry. It says Derry.
Oh yeah.
Derry GAA.
Sort of. Right, well, that's in, if I'm not mistaken, Republic of Ireland. Is that where it is, or is it in Northern Ireland? Pretty certain it's Republic, isn't it?
I think it's Republic of Ireland. Yeah.
Derry.
Yeah, I think Northern Ireland. I can't, could be wrong, but-
Let me know if you can see it. Yeah, London, Derry.
Oh, it's in. It is
Northern
Northern Ireland. Then.
Yeah.
Are we just trying to get as many points as possible here?
Wait, is it Finn Hart?
Not going to
No.
get 5,000 points, but you want to be as close as
Finn Hart. I think I might have seen the logo earlier.
what logo? What GeoGuessr?
Yeah, I think one of the fans were in like in a logo which sort of looked like Finn Hart's.
St. Columns Park, is that maybe? Or
Was
is
it St. Let's have a look. Where is it? St. Columns Park. Let's have a look. I always have to zoom in so I can actually see what shape it is. And it doesn't. No, it doesn't look like that. We're not on a time limit, so. We know where it is. It's London, Derry. I don't know exactly where their ground is, so just click there. I don't think it's St. Columns Park, so it doesn't look anything like.
It isn't. I've just
It's
realised.
not. It is St. Columba. It's
Church.
called Celtic Park.
Nah.
So is it Hart?
It's called Celtic Park.
Let's have a look. Whose
Who's
ground
doing
is
the
it?
research?
Look, we were so close. We were so close.
It's home to Derry, isn't it? It's home to Derry. Well, we know it's Derry.
I think it is.
Celtic Park. Are they sponsored by like Celtic Water or Celtic Water or something like that? Gonna fly out now. See you later on Mr. Liam Martin stream. No worries. Thank you very much for tuning in, Scotty. Let me know when you need to head off. Let me know when you need to head off, Liam, and start your stream. And I'll just join you when we're done.
The German
I will join
Canary.
you. What time's kick-off at 8? Is it kick-off at 8?
No, 1:45.
And you're starting at 1:30? Okay. Well, I'll make sure. I'll try and get on before 1:45. If not, I'll have the game on the telly anyway, so I'll be able to.
What's this stream? What's happening?
Me and Liam are live on we're live on Liam's channel, doing the game between Hudders and Luton.
Oh, come on, Luton, please.
The big.
I know I don't like you as much as I used to. I'm joking.
The big game in the EFL. Oh, excuse me. Right, who's doing the research?
Don't even bother with the research at this point.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Next. Oh.
Hey up then. Decent looking stadium, if I say so myself.
Not a bad stadium. Let's have a look. What does this say?
My first
All right.
thought was it looks a little bit.
Can we use translator?
No.
This looks like a possibly a Polish stadium, German stadium, maybe. I don't know.
That is not Polish. Sparkus Kwoniland. It looks sort of Danish, doesn't
Denmark? Yeah.
it? Looks Danish.
I don't know.
Dansk, it's Denmark. Wait, what does that say with it? Randers. It's Randers.
Dan.
Is it Randers? Aha. There you go, Vanders. Right at the bottom there. I thought so. The only Danish team I could think of that played in blue. This is the home of Vanders. Isn't this the team that Leicester beat?
FC.
Yeah.
Vanders FC. Isn't this the team Leicester beat? So that's a
Think
nice
so.
corridor. Very nice. Yeah, they beat Vanders, didn't they? Oh, no, Eric. Right, let's have a look. So Vanders is in Denmark. Where are we? Denmark.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is Denmark.
Where about?
Shit.
Right, I'm gonna.
Cack. How did I not know that? From there. Fuck.
Oh, it's one day.
Fun.
I'm gonna go anyway.
All right, bye. I'll see you in a moment.
Yeah, I will be in a bit, Lewis. Just, I just want to do this. It's fun.
Check,
It's
has
joking.
no one come back? Oh no, Owen's gone. Right.
Owen's just like, right, I've had my tea, can't do anything else. I'm good. And I'm not good with my geography.
It's probably kicked him off because he's gone
Yeah.
for a while. It does sometimes kick you off.
Sometimes.
It does that
Sometimes.
sometimes. So we got. What did you say it was? Wanders.
Yeah.
Is
So,
that how you
Somewhere.
pronounce Wanders?
I don't know.
Yeah, Ronders FC.
I was going to say you would know because I'm pretty certain there's something saying you were Danish.
Yeah, partly. 7 foot. Okay, no
Hello.
worries.
When Wanders FC, right? I keep calling them Wanders. Kepios Park now.
I can't remember if it's Kep or Sep.
Sepois,
Cepheus.
maybe. I don't know.
Cepheus Park.
Oh,
It has a
I clicked on the wrong side of the stadium. That's
Lost 1 point.
That is absolutely horrific.
Yeah.
because we clicked on the wrong side of the stadium. I mean, who creates these maps?
Tight.
Type bags. Right.
No, I don't want to. No, never mind.
What is this?
What the? What? What?
Blue and white. Where's the sun?
Hey, look at that man. That's a
Oh, hang on.
dude. Sup, dude?
Looks like he's had too many pints.
That looks like the Brisbane badge. No,
That's Wales.
nothing wrong.
That's Wales Zaragoza.
How do you know that?
Because I know quite a lot of football logos, mate. Wales Zaragoza. They used to be in the league. Oh no, it says up there as well. Wales Zaragoza.
Do we know what country they're in?
Well,
It's in
that was
Spain.
probably the easiest one we've got.
Even though you didn't know it. It's a nice stadium. The question is,
Decent.
where the hell is Zaragoza in Spain? It's in Spain, but where is it? Well, it won't be in the North Sea because that's the
Real Zaragoza.
Zaragoza.
I think.
By the way, the
I thought-
lineups have been announced for the two teams between Huddersfield and Luton. For anyone who's watching Liam Martin's stream in a bit, Luton are playing James Shear, James Bree, Sonny Bradley, Carl Naismith, Fred Onyedimna, Henry Lansbury, Pelly Woodok Mpanzu, Alan Campbell, Amari Bell, Harry Cornick, and Elijah Adebayo.
Elijah Adebayo.
Huddersfield are playing Lee Nichols, Pippa, Tom Lees, Levy Colwill, Harry Toffolo, John Russell, Jonathan Hogg, Lewis O'Brien, Sober Thomas, Danny Ward, and Daniel Finani. So Jordan Woods is on the bench.
Real Zaragoza.
Interesting.
Who am I to disagree?
Right.
Travel the world and seven seas. Everybody's looking for James Bree. Sorry, that's stuck in my head now.
Any ideas where Zaragoza is?
I saw it. You said Zaragoza,
think-
isn't it? It's there.
Zaragoza. Oh, wait. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Estadio La Romareda.
Good old English name, as my dad would say. It's raining where I am. Sad shame it's not here.
Nice to know.
What did you say it's called?
Estadio La Romareda. Jesus Christ, it's a fucking mouth. It's a bloody mouthful. I can tell you that much.
That doesn't look like a football stadium. That's little. I mean, unless it's a little stadium. Oh,
Wow. Every little helps, you know. Every little helps.
That's a Tesco, man.
Every little helps.
I'll just have to press somewhere because I cannot find it.
It's to the southwest, I think, of Zaragoza. Is it? I don't know.
Southwest. Would help if this map would move. Southwest of it. Ah. Yeah, there it is. Today.
That's about right.
I think it might be that.
I don't know if this is correct.
Close enough.
Oh.
It's right in the centre.
It's southwest of the word Zaragoza, so I'm happy with that.
You said it's southwest of Zaragoza.
Oh, Romareda, yeah.
Oh, it's literally next to that. I was literally going to go there, and it's literally next to it. Never mind. Was this number 4 now?
Yeah. What the? Jesus Christ. Football on a budget.
Let's Let's have
Oh, another stand. Whee!
Belgium. .be is Belgium.
Yeah, but now we've got to find out whose stadium it is.
Who is
Moderate
it?
difficulty. You say this is moderate difficulty, and it's giving us all non-league grounds.
This says moderate. You know, I wasn't going to go for easy, otherwise it'd probably be Barcelona, Real Madrid, etc. That gets us thinking, doesn't it? It's definitely Belgium.
Well, it has to be.
There's
Surely.
no indication as to which ground it is. I mean, it's a nice pitch. I mean, Mass pitch is probably better.
Yeah.
What is that? Anything that says Dreesen? That's it. I think we're just gonna have to guess anywhere with this.
Yeah, it doesn't. Nothing rings any bells.
It's literally got 2 stands, if that. I mean, maybe 1 standing up stand.
That was big as Luton's.
It's worse than Pluming York.
S's.
So, what country do I think it is?
Well, it's definitely Belgium because .be is Belgium.
.be is Belgium, yeah.
Yeah. Just anywhere in Belgium, basically.
It's just gonna have to be a random guess, isn't it? We can't sort of. There's no clues as to. There's no clues as to actually whose stadium this is. There's no badge or anything. I'm gonna guess. If I'm gonna guess anywhere, I'm gonna guess something. I didn't know Dunkirk was in France. I thought it was in Ireland.
It's not going to be a huge team, so I wasn't going to.
So
A big
I mean,
city.
it might be a team near Brussels, to be honest.
I wouldn't say it's like in Brussels or in any sort of big
Have a look.
cities, but
Tell you what might be a clue. So
maybe just do something like smaller ones. What have you got? Bruges.
the sun is there, which is sort of southwest. So it might be this might be the northeast of Belgium.
I'm thinking somewhere along the lines of like
Antwerp,
Warren.
maybe.
And what, maybe?
I would have
Let's
said
go-
like
go
Warringam
pick-
or something.
Well, where?
Warringam. Well, I think it's that.
Warrigan.
Warringam. Yeah. One of my friends went there and I think he sent me a picture of this. I'm not sure. I don't exactly know where Warringam is on the map.
We'll go up there. I don't know.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, wasn't
Decent.
too far off. It
Yeah.
was Lommel. And it was what was the stadium? Lommel SK. Who are they? Lommel SK Samengoigen. So they're based in Lommel. 8,000 seater stadium, that is apparently. Apparently that old 8,000. Limburg. Oh, they're the Division B team. Well, I'm never getting that. Hey, that was a guess as well, so it wasn't far off. Oh, man.
Well, this looks interesting.
This is meant to be moderate. This might as well be hard. Moderate. Oh, right. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hi.
His jacket says North. This is Norwegian. Wait.
SBM.
Moor. Wait, so that must be the team this is. Sparebank and Moor. Well, we know it's in North.
Well, initials you can see of club SBM, whatever that means.
Come on, move.
Come on, move.
Oh yeah, look,
Hey,
Sparebank
then
and
you
Moor. That is the club name.
Yeah, it's Sparebank and Moor, which is in Norway, but where in Norway is this?
No idea where that is.
Where's this Tafjord? I don't think. No, I'm something. Dude, they've given us, considering this is meant to be a moderate, they've given us some bloody tough stadiums, haven't they? So it's definitely in Norway. We know that. The only thing is where in Norway, because it's a massive stadium. It's a massive place. So it's what's it called? It's called Sparebanken Moor. Gryffindor Arena. That's what. Moor. Oh. I'm gonna try my tactic again. Hello. Where's the sun?
I think it's.
The sun's behind them clouds.
I would guess this to be like on like the left hand side.
The sun behind there, which is the north east. So this is the south. I would assume this is the southwest.
I would have said like centre west, probably.
So we're looking sort of Christiansen, Bergen. I'm just going to go down here. I'm no idea.
All right.
I would have said like left hand side of Norway. Like
I was completely.
Oh no, it's a long way away.
I thought it was northeast, northeast, southwest.
Oh,
maybe not then.
it's in Allesund.
It's Allesund.
Allesund.
Heavy Spots just put it's not Allesund, is it? It is Allesund. Good guess. Do you want to do one more? Hopefully, find a bit of an easy one.
Maybe an easier one. Maybe.
And then we'll finish off here.
Da,
I'll get on to Liam stream when I I'll get on to Liam stream when I can. What's this one on? Oh, this is apparently easy. Oh, there we go.
They all say that.
They all say that. They do actually. Well, we know where this is.
Well, then that's easy enough. The badge is right on the side of the stadium.
I haven't the foggiest idea what this is.
This is even harder than the other ones.
This is Wigan, so sort of down in Lancashire, isn't it?
Yeah, down in Lancashire.
yeah.
Down near London.
I'm trying to find Lancashire though. Right, Blackpool is sort of. It's down this area somewhere. Wigan. There we go. The place that makes fake hair, Wigan.
So
Wigan, DW Stadium.
85 meters. Come on. You tight bags.
I tell you what, whoever keeps making these maps are tight bags. They don't want to give you full 5,000.
1 point. 1 point.
1 point.
Bloody hell, these might as well be English football stadiums, this.
Okay, that's what
this could be.
the Hawthorns.
The Hawthorns.
Yep.
very tough. And we're right at the centre circle, so
It's got to give us full points for this. If it doesn't, I'm leaving.
probably won't. That's the thing.
Right, cheerio then.
No, I don't want to go there.
Cheerio then.
Huddersfield Luton has kicked off. I'll get onto Liam's stream when I can.
Louis, it's not Allison, is it? It's not Wigan, is it? Oh dear.
I didn't think it was Wigan at first. West Bromwich, there we go. Very small place. Right, West Bromwich Home Football Club. Right, get into the centre circle.
Do we have to get it right? Put it right in the middle of the stadium.
Well, yeah, I mean, if they won't give us full points for the Wigan one, then what are we meant to do? Right in the spot there. Yes!
Get 2 meters.
It was
2
tight.
meters.
It was tight. It was right in the centre circle. European football stadiums, it's English football stadiums.
I wonder who this could be. I wonder.
My God.
This is going to be a very tough one.
This is English. It's English football. It's meant to be European football stadium, it says. It's England.
And Bolton haven't been in Europe for ages.
Well, no, still European. Because England's European. Greater Manchester, it is up here.
You actually love it.
Oh, Teddy! Move. I've been to Bolton's ground.
It's outside of the stadium, so this is going to...
Yeah, don't get in the stadium.
yeah, try not to, please.
Their ground is
beautiful
on the main
Well,
road.
you actually have to be that exact and get the exact position.
It does that sometimes. It's whoever's made the bloody thing. In the backside.
Whatever you do, do not make the rookie mistake.
I don't even know where in Bolton this is. I'm pretty certain it's off one of the main roads. Pretty sure it's off like an A road. But I can't find it. Oh dear. It's likely to be next to a cemetery, isn't it?
Yawn.
Where is it?
Who's ready for bed? Real axe throwing, yes, please.
Oh my God!
That could be a new way of killing somebody.
I can't even find their stadium.
There it is.
It's not even. It's in Middlebrook. It's not even. It's not even in Bolton.
Right. Outside of the stadium, near Middlebrook Retail Park.
At the retail park. Right, there you go. Retail park there. I believe it's here. I mean, I hope this is right, but I bet you it's not. Wrong side of the stadium.
Oh,
Side of the stadium.
2 points.
2 points.
They're
We've only
tight
dropped
bags, aren't they? Really tight bags, aren't they?
We've
Yeah.
only dropped
Nailed that.
3 points.
I wonder who this could be.
I don't know why it's called European football stadiums. It's England.
I mean, England's in Europe, so...
That's with their old stand, isn't it? That's with their old stand, isn't it? Because they've got a different. They've got a different stand now, haven't they, Fulham?
Yeah.
This is next to the River Thames. I mean, if you go any further, you're in the Thames. So,
or as Lando Norris says, the River Thames.
Thames.
The River Thames. Thames what? What does the River Thames?
It is it is
Well,
Chelsea. Fulham is Chelsea.
Fulham Palace.
Yeah, Fulham is where? Fulham is in Chelsea.
isn't there like a whole? I was going to say it's a green area.
I swear I saw it.
Fulham is it? Yeah, that was Stamford Bridge, and they don't play there.
Stamford Bridge.
Fulham.
Fulham Palace. Fulham.
I'm pretty sure it's literally on the Thames there stadium.
Yeah, it is.
That's Fulham Rugby Club. There you go. I said it was on the Thames, didn't I?
Craven Cottage. Put it on the
Craven-
left-hand side of the stadium. Go on.
This is. I don't even know. Well, it's none of these stands. It's one of the long ones, isn't it? Is it the one
It's
with
the
the stadium with no corners? Although that's the corner, so
Isn't it there like
the here
no, like put it.
one
Yeah.
side.
Well, that's great.
No.
That's why you have to be in like the final
No.
50 meters.
Oh, this isn't.
Oh my God, Stade Rennais! Wahey, Stade Rennais!
Oh, it isn't.
out
England.
of England? Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, it is
European
Stade.
stadium, but it's you know,
Good stadium. This Stadler.
it is a very, very, very nice one, very big
Yeah.
one too.
Yeah, it's definitely Stade Rennais. That was the easiest international stadium you could probably give us. Where's Rennes? Where is it? Where's Rennes? Where is Rennes? Oh, whatever you call it. Have you ever heard of the show Fort Boyard, by the way? It was like some
Can't
sort of challenge adventure show. So it was recorded. It was actually filmed. I can actually show you where it is. It's filmed just literally some little fort building in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Oh, there's Wens. Winnie! Oh, sorry.
Now we're gonna have to zoom in
no.
to about like 500 micrometers.
Yeah, that's what you have to do most of the time. Right, there's Wens. I forgot what that stadium's called. Stade de Reims. Stade Reims, or whatever it is.
I think it's on the right hand side. I think
And
it's gone and it's back.
where's that gone? That's Stade. That might be it.
Nope.
Maybe not.
Nah.
Maybe not. Oh,
That's.
this?
I don't think so. I don't actually know.
No, that's not it.
What's the name of their state?
It'll probably come up with Stade Rennais, but I can't find it.
Is it on like the right hand
That's
side?
it,
Of
isn't
it?
Warden Park. Yeah. Warden Park. Which stand? Is the question.
I'd probably go the down side. Probably. Wait, hold on.
That's the centre of the pitch. So we got down to 2 stands.
The tunnel's down there, so we're opposite the tunnel. Oh, it's nothing indicating where the actual tunnel is. So
I'd
I will just go
probably
on.
say do it like on the bottom half.
Wait, this stands.
Do it the
Wait,
bottom
no.
half, see what happens.
I bet it's the other side. Oh, it would have accepted in the centre. Typical. I was literally
You have to
just
be
gonna
under
click- I was
20
literally just gonna
meters.
click there. Yeah, you got to be on the nose half time. I was literally just going to click there, and it would have worked. Never mind. We only
I'm
got
just
5
going on
points.
I'm
We only
going
got
to
5 points. So we did rather well, huh?
be
Oh, well, there you go. Right, we'll end it there, I think. We'll have another
Very,
go.
very interesting
Oh.
experience.
We'll have another. We'll have another go in another time. Don't forget to join us again next week. I'll be in. No.
Oh, there's one that's called Formula One tracks. Oh my days! Guess what I'm going to be doing for about 5 hours.
Next week might. I don't think next week might not be happening because Bullet are at home to Huddersfield next Monday, so I'll be trying to get the vlog uploaded. So no, there won't be a show next week, but there might be a show on the 25th. But yeah, thanks everyone who tuned in. I'll be going on to Liam Martin's channel now. Cheers, lads, for coming on, and yeah, I'll see you on Liam's channel. Bye.
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 Right.